So, this is the first My Thoughts I've done on this phone. My Thoughts Mobile. Like it. It's great. I'm walking, having a great day. Just got taking care of some business at the bank. Oh, trolley's coming. Looks like I'll be on my trolley soon. Basically, my thoughts today are on being married and being in a sexless marriage. Now, ladies, when you're in a marriage, the Bible says you're not supposed to withhold from your man. Men, this goes for you too. Doesn't matter if he's a deadbeat. Doesn't matter if you think he's a deadbeat. Doesn't matter if you think he's not trying hard enough to provide. And when he is giving forth an effort, you need to acknowledge that. Just because you can't see it for yourself doesn't mean he's not. If he's not actually doing what he's saying that he's doing to try to provide for you, then that's on him and between him and God. Sex between a husband and a wife is supposed to be for healing, for becoming one again, for reconciliation, for stress relief, for helping one another understand one another. And excuse my French, but what you won't do, then the next bitch will. That's how it is these days. It doesn't make it right, but that's what it is. And for a man being rejected by his wife, for us, that is the most destructive thing. One of the most destructive things. It kills our drive, it kills our motivation, it kills our even want and will to make things work. A man will only take that from a woman, being rejected, that is, especially his wife, but for so long before he's willing to just give up, let go, and then, follow suit with someone else, I guess. Same thing with men. You shouldn't withhold from your woman, because there's a lot of women who feel like this as well. Also, being unequally yoked can cause these kind of issues. So, if you're not in and of one accord, according to your faith and biblical beliefs, you're going to have those kind of issues. When you don't put God as the base, it's going to open up the gates to many, many, many other issues. You got to realize what the problem is to fix it, right? But you can't expect. It doesn't matter if you're cooking. It doesn't matter if you're cleaning. It doesn't matter if you're doing everything else a wife is doing. If you're not pleasing your man, pleasing your mate, or pleasing your woman, your spouse like you should, someone else will do it. Someone else will take your place eventually. One way, shape, form, or another. It can be online, it can be via phone, it can actually be in person. But that's just the sad truth. People think that I'm crazy for my views, but that's how I was raised. And it is what it is. You ain't got to like it, but that's the sad, blunt, and very abrasive truth. You vow for better or for worse. So just because that man is going through a worse doesn't mean you have rights to say no. You have rights to deny him. Same thing for that woman. She needs that. Sex becomes more of a need than a want, especially once you become married to someone. Honestly, if you're doing it right, you shouldn't be having sex until you're married anyway. But that's just where it's at these days. The whole doing to others as you would have them doing to you. Nobody wants to fucking, excuse my French again, but nobody wants to masturbate more than they have sex when they're married. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. If you want to live like that, you might as well stay single. And using it as a weapon, that's wrong. Using it as always trying to find a reason why to say no, as opposed to saying yes, that's wrong. Using the lack of money as a reason to say no, that's wrong. If one of you is carrying the weight on their shoulders, okay. If the other one's giving the credit for you doing that, then accept the fact that they respect that and they acknowledge it. Stop trying to Stop trying to take everything that other person does and shoot it down to the ground and then say you're not when you are. That's where it's at right now. That's where how I feel. Anyway, I might do another My Thoughts on this, but yeah. Don't deny your mates. Don't do it. That's why the divorce rate is so high in this country. Think I'm lying? Look it up. It's one of the leading causes of divorce is an unfulfilled marriage, both in the church and in the world. So that's my thoughts on it today. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.